Distribution Department. His leadership has helped ISKCON Pune achieve top global rankings in the December Book Distribution Marathon for 4 consecutive years. From managing temple services to inspiring devotees in Sankirtan Yagya, his life reflects how consistent effort, humility, and devotion can transform both individual lives and communities. Let us open our hearts and minds as we receive his insights on cultivating self discipline in our own journeys. Thank you very much, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna. Thank you very much for introduction. So what I'm thinking is that now I think we are total, along with me, we are 6 devotees are here. So is it okay if everybody can open their videos so that I can take your darshan? Others, if you want, you can start your video. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Ishant. Ishant and okay. Okay. So today's our topic will be self-discipline. So, Mihika, can I share my PPT here?
Yes, Prabhuji, your co host.
Okay. Are you able to see my screen now?
Yes, Prabhuji, we're seeing the desktop page.
Now you can see the screen, right?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Okay. So So here you can see how the result will be the if we control our senses and if it is not controlled ours. There is one verse from Srimad Bhagavad Gita, Bandhuratmatmanastasya enatme vatmana jitaha anatmanastu shatrutve varte tatmaiva shatruvat. So if we control our senses, then the same mind will be our best friend. And if we don't control our senses, then the same mind will become the greatest enemy. So, Lord Sri Krishna was giving the knowledge of Bhagavad Gita to Arjuna. So, one point of time, Arjuna asked Krishna, "O Lord, it is very difficult for me to control my mind." She said that I can even control the raging wind, but it is very difficult for me to control the senses and mind. So actually, we can see how Arjuna was not an ordinary personality. He was having so much control on his mind that once he went to the heavenly planet, Swargaloka, and the best of the Apsara, she offered that Arjuna can enjoy with that Apsara. But Arjuna said, "No, you are like my mother." So, Matruvat Paradareshu, it is said in the scriptures that so everybody uh, should see the woman other than his wife as mother. But Arjuna was able to treat the heavenly damsel as mother. And Arjuna's mind control. We see another story that one point of time Arjuna's teacher Dronacharya called all the students. He wanted to test the uh, mind control of all his students. So he called all the students and he gave the target for all of them, that he kept one doll bird on the top of the tree, and he told that now you should shoot an arrow on the eye of the bird. So all the students came, and one by one came near Dronacharya, and Dronacharya asked one question to everyone. So first Duryodhana came, and Dronacharya asked the question that, Duryodhana, are you able to see the tree? He said, yes, sir. And like that, he called many, many students. But Dronacharya was not satisfied by the answers given by the students. Finally, he called Arjuna. So, Arjuna, now you have to shoot an arrow on the eye of the bird. So, he asked, can you see the tree? He said, no, sir. Can you see the bird? He said, no, sir. Hmm? So he said, no, sir, for every question. He said he could not see the bird, he could not see the tree. Then Dronacharya said, if you cannot see even the bird, how you will shoot the arrow on the eye of the bird? Then Arjuna said, oh, sir, my goal is only the eye of the bird, neither the tree nor the bird. So I could see only the eye. So that was the focus point of Arjuna. Now we can see the same Arjuna, he is asking one question to Lord Sri Krishna. Chanchalam hi mana Krishna pramathi balavadridam tasyaham nigraham manye vayuriva sudushkaram. The mind is so restless that not only restless, it is turbulent, obstinate, and very strong. O Lord Krishna, to subdue it, I think it is more difficult than controlling the raging wind. Arjuna said, I can even control the raging wind, but I cannot control the mind. That was the position of Arjuna 5000 years ago. So now we are in Kali Yuga. So it's not very strange thing that sometimes we think it is very difficult for us to control mind. So even Arjuna, it was difficult. Such capable person, Arjuna could not control the senses and mind. So now we being in the Kali Yuga, 21st century, so it's very, very difficult for us. So similarly, it is said that if it is controlled, it is the best friend. Same mind. The same mind can become the worst enemy and the best friend. So here you can see the another picture. If it is not controlled, then what will be the result? So there will be lack of confidence, depression, loss of trust, stress, hypertension, madness, dangerous diseases, and damage to oneself, family, and society, and weakened determination. So, the person who is not able to control his senses and mind, he will not be able to do anything better for the society, neither for the society nor for himself. So, disturbed senses, fickle mind, and lusty intelligence. These are the result of a person who is not able to control his senses. So he will drink the liquor, he will do the rape, murder, and breaking the TVs. Here you can see how these two girls are fighting like cats and dogs. Hmm. These are all the result of the person who is not able to control his mind and senses. So all the bad habits nowadays, you can see how even the girls are also smoking cigarettes. Even in India, it is common. You go in front of any college, girls are without any shame. They are also smoking cigarette. Earlier, we used to see only the boys. Nowadays, everybody. So this is the chariot of our own body. Mm. So we have senses. Above the senses is mind, and above the mind is intelligence. Above the intelligence is soul. So here, see, we have senses. These horses are compared to the senses. So who control the horses? The rope. So just by tying the horse with the rope, one cannot control the horses. So there should be a person who will tightly hold the ropes, right? So that is intelligence. And who will give the guidance to the, he is a charioteer. So the Sarathi or charioteer, that is charioteer is intelligence. And above the intelligence is soul. So if we want to control our senses, so we should have control on our mind. Who controls the mind? The intelligence. Who controls the intelligence is soul. So if we so here it is said, see, here you can see that rat. So they will keep the trap to all these here rat and fish. So you can see, so they are caught by the trap and finally they will die. So what is the explanation? They did not knew that it was trap. They want to eat because it is their food for survival. Similarly, in our life also, so sometimes in the cigarette box itself, they have written that statutory warning. What is that? Injurious to health. Cigarette smoking is injurious to health. But still they will smoke. Hmm. Still they will do all kind of bad habits. Finally they will die. Hmm. So here you can see this person is not able to control his senses. He is eating and he's how can he become fit to work? So another person is drinking alcohol. He never comes to work fresh. Hmm. Then he is smoking cigarette even while working. So he needs to smoke in every 15 minutes. So he will lose his productivity. So here he always unwell. I cannot rely on him for anything. Like that, everybody. So we see so many divorces, so many people are uh, driven out from their job. So many things we will see. So this person, should I recruit him or should I look for someone with good habits? So every field they will get the just kick from everywhere. In their home also there will be fight and divorce, so many things. And then they go out for job, then also they will not have any peace in their life. So I'm not able to see the thing. Okay. So the definition of the habits: settle or regular tendency, practice that is hard to give up, mental constitution or attitude. So तस्मात् त्वम् इन्द्रियाणादौ नियम्य भरतर्षभ पाप्मानां प्रजाह्येनं ज्ञान विज्ञान नाशनम. Here you can see that if you get the so many bad habits, so it will kill not only the knowledge but the realization also. Jnana Vijnana Nashanam. So this is habit. So if you remove just H, habit remains. Remove A, then bit remains. Remove B, it remains. You remove I, T remains. T in India, the it is very difficult to give up T. So finally, that means it's very, very difficult to remove the bad habits. So now, how to say no to bad habits? So where do we get all our scripts from? So we read so many varieties of books. We watch so many dirty movies. We hear so many songs, which is not good for our mind. And we keep company of the friends. So according to our is GIGO principle, garbage in, garbage out, garbage in, garbage out, GIGO principle. So if we feed the positive habit into our mind, then we will act positively. And if we uh, feed the negative habits into our mind, then we act negatively. So once Radhanath Swami Maharaj was telling that there are two dogs, one is good dog and another bad dog. Both dogs are fighting. So which dog will win? Anybody can say answer?
Roji, I didn't really understand the question. Could you repeat that?
So uh, there are two dogs. Both dogs are powerful. Hmm? So both the dogs are fighting. So which dog will win?
The one who's more powerful than the other.
So why another one which is more powerful? Because we feed more food to the dog. The dog which to whom we feed more, that dog will win, right?
Yes.
Similarly, in our life also, in our mind also, we have good habits and bad habits. So how to remove the bad habits? So we should feed the positive things to our mind. So if we feed negative, for example, if we are always watching the bad movies, so we will become bad guys, right? And if we always have the bad habits like drinking alcohol, smoking cigarette, so we will act negatively. So if we always associate with the devotees, reading Bhagavad Gita, and always keeping the company of the good people, then we will also become good. Just like among the two dogs, which dog will win? The dog which, to whom we feed more, right? They will become strong. Similarly, our habits also, good habits and bad habits. If we feed the uh, good habits, so we will become good. Okay. Oh, hey. Yeah. So here we see that the snake. So this tortoise always how to control the yes, tortoise and snake. This person is training the snake. So he removes the poisonous teeth from the snake, and then he can do anything with the snake. And here we can see the tortoise always, whenever needed, then only it will bring out his mouth. Whenever any danger comes, it will withdraw the sensors inside. Similarly, whenever anything bad things comes in our life, then we should withdraw our senses. We should not allow our senses for bad habits. So subdue mind by superior intelligence, that is Viveka. So regularly we should read Bhagavad Gita so that we can understand, we will get the intelligence to say no for the bad habits. So that is possible when we regularly and choose books, movies, friends carefully to get encouragement in our good habits. Put aside likes and dislikes chosen by the impure mind. Remember Gigo principle. Garbage in, garbage out. If we put the garbage into our mind, then garbage will only come out. So how can I control the thoughts, desires, and habit? So mind has three functions. What are they? Thinking, feeling, and willing. So anybody can read the sentence?
Prabhuji, I'll read.
Huh?
I'll read, Prabhuji.
Yeah.
Everybody in this world thinks of immediate needs, prayas, and spends whole life without aiming at the ultimate goal, prayas.
So there are two things. One is prayers and shreyas. So what is prayers? Prayers means we are trying to enjoy the immediate enjoyment, and shreyas means ultimate enjoyment. So just like if we compare this prayers and shreyas to the students, then students like to play. Always they want to play. But the goal of the student is to get good marks in their studies. If they always play, it is very difficult to get the good marks. So if they want to get good marks, they have to study. So the prayers means short-term goal, and the shreyas means long-term goal, ultimate goal. So similarly in our life also, so if we are always trying to enjoy in this material world only, forgetting the God, so ultimate goal, that is going back to the spiritual world, will not go there. So physical, mental, and intellectual, spiritual. So physically, here we can see this is we want to taste the things which is good for our senses. Hmm. And for the mind, so music, arts, poetry, sports. So these are the good habits. Earlier, I have shown something. Actually, I don't have time, so we'll finish it quickly. So praying, yoga, reading scripture, chanting, these are the good habits. No? So we should feed, eating, sleeping, mating, and defending. So we can see here, even the animals are also doing, right? Ahara nidra bhayamaitunam cha samanyam etat pashubirnaram. So human being is also eating, animals also eat. Human being is sleeping here and animals are also sleeping. Mating, even human beings are also mating. Birds are also mating. And defending, we have army power. So even dogs, they are also fighting each other. So they are common in both humans and animals. So what makes the person special? So we can ask ourselves, who are we? How can we go back home back to Godhead? These are the questions we can ask, but animals cannot ask. Animals, they just do the four things: eating, sleeping, mating, and defending. Animals have rational power and intelligence. Animals are better than human being in these four things: eating, sleeping, mating. So they can do better. Hmm? So human beings, they are also making advancement in the material field. They build big skyscrapers building. They are having jet planes, latest method of communication. Hmm. How we are special? So animals and human being. So animals cannot inquire. They just do eating, sleeping, mating. But in human life, we can inquire, to find out cause of suffering, to inquire the purpose of life, to harmonize our life with good nature, to attain eternal happiness. So in human life, if we inquire about the Supreme Lord, then we will go back to the spiritual world, right? If we do not inquire, we demote ourselves to the animal life. Hmm? So human being can develop the reasoning power to ask the following questions: who am I? And why am I suffering? Where do I go after this life? Hmm? So I am suffering. So here also we can see Siddhartha. So first time he is seeing the four problem: birth, death, old age, and disease. So somebody can read this Siddhartha.
Upon witnessing death, poverty, and old age for the first time, Siddhartha was shocked that suffering could exist in the world. This is the end, he exclaimed, which has been fixed for all. And yet the world forgets and fears and takes no heed. Turn back the chariot. This is no time for play or place for pleasures, excursions. How can an intelligent person pay no heed at a time of disaster when he knows of his impending destruction?
Yeah. I think I am not able. You're able to see anything now?
Guruji, I can see the four real problems birthed with a picture of like
Okay.
trees in the
So
night.
here I am not able to. Yes, is there some heading I am not able to see? I don't know how it is happening. Okay. Mm. Okay. These are the four real problems. Birth, this is old age, huh? Everybody want to remain youth forever, but the material nature makes us the old forcefully, and disease. See, we want to always remain healthy, but much against our wish, we encounter various diseases. And finally, there is death. So in Bhagavad Gita, it is said that Janma Mrityu Jara Vyadi Dukkha Dosha Anudarshanam. So these are the real miseries in our life. Then there are other miseries also. Adhyatmika Klesha, the miseries due to one's own body and mind. Then Adi Bhautika Klesha, miseries due to other living entities. And Adi Daivika Klesha, miseries due to the natural disasters. Just like, say, Adhyatmika Klesha, so the problems which we are getting from our own body and our own mind. Sometimes we are getting some disease and our own body and our own mind, and miseries due to another living entities. It may be another insect, another person, whoever may be. And adi daivika klesha means misery due to natural disasters. Just like tsunami is coming, sometimes earthquake. Like that, sevenfold miseries, adhyatmika klesha. See, these are adhyatmika klesha due to our own mind and our own body. Misery is due to our own mind, our own body. Stress. It is not. Natural disasters. Earthquake, tsunami. So although we are advanced in medical science, have latest technology at our disposal, although we are advanced in medical science, still our plans of good health and happiness are thwarted with newer and newer diseases. Coronavirus. Recently, all of us might have gone through these problems. So, old age, white hair comes, we dye our hair into black. So, wrinkle comes, we use facelift. And disease comes, back pain, stomach pain, we use painkillers. So, breathlessness and death, we use oxygen tubes. We want to cover our problems. Then, old age, disease. Finally, there is death. So, where do I go after this life? So, these are the bodies. Now we have got this human body. So, we are not just body, but there is soul inside. So, our body is just like shirt. Just like the same person moves from one vehicle to another vehicle. So sometimes he same person he is sitting in cycle, then the bike, then car, then aeroplane. The person is same. He is just changing the vehicle. Similarly, the soul is changing the body from one body to another body. Here we can see so many species. But the soul is part and parcel of the Supreme Lord. So, according to our karma and our desire, as you sow, so shall you reap. Just like in the mud, we are putting the seed. If we put the seed of a sweet fruit, then we will get the sweet fruit. Or bitter fruit, then we will get the bitter fruit. It depends on the seed. Similarly, whatever desire we have created in our heart, according to that, we will get another body and our karma. So sometimes we may get immediate reaction or sometimes delayed reaction. So this person is punching him and he is also punching back. So in human life, we have got developed intelligence to discriminate and lead responsible lives. So, but if one engages in sinful activities, so then see these are the sinful activities: eating meat, or gambling, intoxication, illicit sex. So then there is reaction. Similarly, if we have good habits, so we do austerity, sacrifice, association of saints, so, and we read the scriptures, then there will not be any problem. See, these are the ABCD: association, reading Bhagavad Gita, chanting the holy name of the Lord, and eating the food which is offered to the Lord, and always engaging the service towards the Supreme Lord. Then we can change our life very easily. That is what is said in Bhagavad Gita. Dukkalayam ashashvatam napnuvanti mahatmana samsiddhim parama gatim. So I think we have our time was only till 9:45. So I'll stop here. If anybody has any question, you can ask question.
Thank you very much, Prabhuji, for such an eye-opening class as we learned a lot about how staying in this material world can get us through many miseries. It's like how you said dukhala mashashvatam, which is like everywhere is miseries. So then you explained about self-discipline, how we're supposed to engage in spiritual activities so that we get a equal reaction, which is better than just a material reaction. So thank you very much, Prabhuji.
So anybody has any question? Everybody is able to is unmute themselves.
Yes, Prabhuji, they're able to unmute.
So anybody has any question? You want to ask anything?
Prabhuji, I don't think anyone has any questions.
Uh, so otherwise we will end here. Thank you very much for listening attentively. Uh, and I have so many other slides also, but because of I don't have that much time. So there are so many slides are there. If in future, if we get an opportunity, then we will share that also. Thank you. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you very much, Prabhuji, and please keep coming regularly.
Hare
Thank
Krishna.
you. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Mihika. Hare Krishna. Ritik. Nimma. Hare Krishna. Ishant. Ipsit and RS. I don't know who is RS. Thank you very much for listening attentively. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Prabhuji.
Hare
Krishna
Krishna.
Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.